Hello, hello, hello. It is Alston with another video to help you start making some money online. I just want to get that out of the way. A bonus, I figured out how to do a green screen or chroma key on OBS. So you no longer see the green background. You actually get to see, through me or past me. So that is awesome. Today I want to show you step by step how you can start making $500 per day or more with web design. Now, just want to introduce myself real quick. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alston Godbolt, and I create videos to help you start generating passive income with affiliate marketing in just 1 hour per day. Now, today is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to draw on my experiences and actually how I first started making money online. I believe I made my first like 5 grand. I'm not really exactly sure the exact number, but this is how I made my first little bit of money online. And this is actually kind of a follow-up video to the response that I got on TikTok and to a video that I made just over a year ago. And so let me show you a little proof. Let me show you what I've done on my website. This is actually my web hosting company, revoltwebservices.com. You can go here to check it out. We offer web hosting. I believe there's a discounted link in the description. It's my company. If you have problems, you call me and we get it figured out together. Anyway, if I go to portfolio/our work, you'll see a number of jobs that I completed, and I found most of these clients through what I'm going to show you today. I'll show you step by step how to get started. I'll actually show you how to kind of do things so that you aren't left stranded. What we're going to use is we're going to use a library card. Here's my library card, if you can see that on the screen there, Kenosha Public Library. We're going to use a library card, and we're going to use a website called Reference USA. So I want you to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you are looking for different ways to make money online. And the only reason why I stopped doing this, quite frankly, is it's not passive income. You have to obviously work at to build a website for people, and all of these websites are going to be WordPress websites. You build them, and then you've got to kind of go back and forth haggling and getting the money. But you can make $500 per day or more with this technique that I'm going to show you. So what you're going to need to do is, if you don't already have one, you need to get a library card. As you can see there, in most places in the United States, they are free, or if you've lost your library card, they'll charge you like $1. It might be a little bit more, but you can expect to invest $1 into your business. This is an incredible opportunity because you only have to invest $1. Anyway, we're going to use a service called Reference USA. Now, when I went here earlier today, it was working fine. Now, if you look on the screen, it says that it's been infected by malware. So that's a problem for us, because what we're going to do is we're going to access a database called Reference USA. And the reason why we want to access this database is because it has a list of all of the businesses in the United States. They have them sorted by industry. They have them sorted by, you can actually sort by the amount of money that they invest in advertising. And you can see if they have a Facebook page. You can see if they're on Twitter. You can just see every bit of information about every single business that is in the United States. I don't think Reference USA is going to work for a country outside of the USA, but if you can access, or if you can get your hands on Reference USA, it is an incredible opportunity to start making money. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to sign up for a library card. And then you'll need to go online and go to their digital library, go to all of their resources or all resources, and then find Reference USA. When you find Reference USA, and I'm just going to click this link here, for me, I have to enter in my library card number, and then it takes me to the Reference USA website. Now, the problem that we run into now is that right now it looks like the website is actually down. So this is a little bit of a problem for us, but not that big of a deal. We have a workaround. We can still find and figure out what we need to do. I actually also put a link in the description to the original video. In that video, I show you step by step how you can use Reference USA to start making money online within 5 minutes. So reference that video right now or after this video. But I can also talk you through the process. Basically what you do is, once you get to Reference USA's website, you click all businesses, all U.S. businesses, and then you enter in your location or any location that you're interested in making money in. For example, I entered in Kenosha County, Kenosha, because that's where I'm located. And then after that, you can actually see a list of businesses. The only drawback to this site or this database is it actually limits your columns to 25. So you'll have to add the 25, and then go to the next page, add the 25, go to the next page, and so on. As you can see on the screen now, it's down. The website's still down. But what you'll do after that is you'll want to export the data. There'll be a button at the top that says export. You click export, and then it'll take you to another page where you'll enter in some options. What I recommend that you do is you either do a full detailed summary, or you actually pick and choose the lines that you want to download, because it'll actually download a CSV and Excel spreadsheet that you'll actually get to take a look at. And what I've done is I went and found one of my older ones, and what you can see on the screen now is exactly what you'll get access to, minus the colors of red and yellow. So just take a look at this. And again, this is for Kenosha. I actually forgot what industry this is in, but it doesn't matter for our purposes. What we're looking for is we want businesses that do not have a website. Now, the reason why you want to target these businesses is because, quite frankly, everybody needs a website. What you'll do is there will actually be an email address for some of them. There'll be a Facebook page. You can actually cold call a number of these, but this is a good opportunity to start making money online, because you can do this from the comfort of your home. When I first got started, I would call on my lunch break. I would go over to the AT&T store. At the time, I had AT&T service. I'd go over to the AT&T store and I would just start making calls. I'd go straight down the line, make a bunch of calls on my lunch break, and then go back to work. And so basically what we're going to do, and on this web sheet, on this Google Sheet, I cordoned it off, or I pared it down to just the important things that I wanted to see. But I believe I also have on here that you can take a look at if they have Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook, or Google Plus at this point. And so what you do is you just reach out to them. And if you look at this spreadsheet, I'm going to try and increase the size so that you can see this even better. But it tells you, or it can tell you, how much they're spending on computer expenses. And so if they've already budgeted, let's say, $1,500 for computer expenses, they might be willing or more willing to build a website. Now, this is actually a great opportunity to see what type of website they already have. And maybe you can add additional services. There's just a number of different ways that you can help people out if you're looking to make money with building websites. Maybe they have an old, outdated site that's HTML. They have old, outdated pictures. Maybe they don't have a Google, they're not on Google Maps. These are different opportunities that you have and that you can take advantage of for people that have maybe bad websites. Or you can even email them, you can mail them. There's just a number of different opportunities. And so what you'd want to do, so let's say you reach out to First Rate Realty Incorporated. They don't have a website, but they're willing to invest in one. They see the value, especially now because right now we're going through the stay at home, remain in your place type of business. And so people are having a difficult time getting a hold of First Rate Realty, or they're having a difficult time getting their house purchased or sold. And so they want to take advantage of what First Rate Realty has to offer. So what you do is you say, hey, I'll build this website for you for $800. Okay. What you can do is you can negotiate with them. I recommend, if you are going to go this route, get payment of at least half up front, because if they stiff you on the payment, you still make $400. But I recommend that you target somewhere between $800 and $1,000. Now, of course, this is going to vary depending on where you target. If you target like Topeka, Kansas, for example, or Lawrence, Kansas, or somewhere really small and tiny, you might not be able to get the full $500, $800, $1,000. Consequently, if you target somewhere like Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, you can charge $2,500, and people are going to see that as a deep discount. For example, I charged a group outside of Illinois, I think it was like Altoona, Illinois. I charged them $800 to build their website. And it was a simple 5-page website. You can create some sort of contract. It can be emailed to them and just say, hey, look, for $500, $800, I'll do a 5-page website, a homepage, an about us, a contact us, maybe a product page, or about us, something like that. And if they want to add more services on top of that, you basically can charge them accordingly. And so I've actually worked with companies all over the United States, out in California, down in Washington, D.C. I've worked with people all over just by doing this. And so, again, you contact them. What I would do is I would cold call and just come up with a script. You can find different phone scripts online. You can just say, hey, my name's Alston, and I'm a website developer, web developer. I build websites for small and medium-sized businesses. I see that you don't have a website. Is there any reason why you don't have a website? Or is there something that I can do to maybe help you take that problem off of your plate. We know that most of the businesses are done online, and so you need a website. Everyone needs a website. And then you want to throw in special bonuses like, hey, I'll make this website mobile friendly, because we know 60% of web searches are done with your cell phone. So what I'll include in my package is I'll make it responsive, so it'll automatically change between desktop and mobile. I'll make it mobile friendly, and I'll make it fast. So you sell these features and benefits that they know they need. They maybe just don't have time to put it together. So after you work through, you come up to an agreement. I would say start at $1,000. Maybe they'll come back with a counter offer. You decide on somewhere between $500 and $800, which is a good deal. And once you do that, you can, if they don't have a web hosting company, you can also add web hosting on. That's how I got into the web hosting business, the web hosting company. Or you could actually be an affiliate for somewhere like Bluehost. So what you'll tell them to do is, hey, go to this website, go to bluehost.com or some of these other websites out there, and create a free account or create an account using this link. You send them your affiliate link, they click the link, they buy the product, you get paid an affiliate commission on top of building a website for them. And so that's another good way to stack money on top of what you're going to do. So you come to an agreement, let's say First Rate Realty, they're going to be your client. The next thing you want to do, because you're going to be building a WordPress website, is head on over to ThemeForest. Now, ThemeForest is a place that you can go to buy WordPress themes. Themes are basically the way a website looks and feels. And what you're going to do is you're just going to type in realty in WordPress, and all of these are done for you. So basically, what you need to do is you just download it, and then you really upload it into their web hosting company. What I also recommend that you do is you work with your customer and say, hey, can you send me a link to maybe 3 or 4 websites that you like? They most likely will link you to a WordPress theme, and then or a WordPress based website. And then what you can do is you can ask or go into Google and type in what WordPress theme is that? And then you basically will just put the link in that they send you, and this site will tell you which theme that they're using. For example, let me try one that I know will not work. AustinGodbolt.com. This is a exclusive theme that not many people have, so it may not show up. But so it does show up. It tells me the theme is avocado. It tells me some of the other plugins that are used. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to go over to ThemeForest and find something that is the exact same, download it, and then just change it to their specifications. Now, you only need to get one customer a day that is willing to pay $600, $700, $800 to make the $500 day mark. Now, you may be thinking that $500 is impossible to get. I can assure you that $500 is a lowball offer. You could make upwards of $2,500 depending on how many web pages they want. If they want products like if they want to sell their own physical products, you could charge $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 depending on the number of products that they have, because that's going to take more time, energy, and effort. What I would do in that case, let's say you go to a business that has that does makeup. You know, they've been doing word of mouth and they've been doing Facebook, but now they want to get into actually having their own website, and they have a number of different makeup products that they want to sell. I would use a plugin like WooCommerce so that they can sell these products fairly easy, but you have to manually enter these products in, and that's going to take more time. So depending on the amount of work and time that goes into this, you can charge upwards of $500 should be your baseline. People are going to come on here. I know for a fact people are going to comment on this video, and I hope that they do. They're going to say $500 is a lowball offer. Now, what you can do, and what I recommend that you do, is start with $500 as an entry level, get your foot in the door, get some portfolio, build your portfolio, and then you can increase the price over time. But $500 is a great introductory fee. And then on top of that, you can actually charge monthly maintenance packages. So you can charge them to keep their plugins update. You can charge them to keep their WordPress theme updated. And if they want to add content, you can charge them for that as well. And if you're charging, let's say $500 for a brand new website, 5-page website, you could charge them $50 or $100 per month to keep their website up to date. A monthly maintenance package a monthly maintenance package to make even more money. So there's a lot of opportunity out here, and now is actually a really good time because I think businesses are starting to see the value of having a website. As businesses are unable to do business as usual, and they still want to make income, they still want to generate revenue, they're going to need to go to a website. Some of them will push back and say, hey, I've got a Facebook page. And you'll push back and say, Facebook can shut you down at any point. You don't own that content. You don't own that platform. And you aren't reaching the number of people that you think you're reaching. And so you want to try and make sure that you sell the benefits of having this website so that the $500 or whatever you decide to charge is very minimal and compared to the value that they get back. Again, so what we're going to do, and I'm just going to try this again, maybe Reference USA is working this time. What you're going to do is you're going to get a library card. As you can see here, you are going to head on over to Reference USA. You are going to click USA Businesses. I believe it's on the left-hand side. After that, you are going to enter in your city or any city that you want to do business, and you're going to click search. A list of businesses are going to come up. You can even sort by industry. So, for example, if you wanted to, you could target dentists. So target all of the dentist offices in Kenosha, and that would actually make things a little bit better because you can actually do the same WordPress theme for multiple companies. So once you do that, you find some companies, you reach out to them, you're going to be able to download a spreadsheet that looks just like this. You're going to call them and email them or send them a mail. I actually have a postcard here I had a postcard that I sent out to a bunch of people in Kenosha. So you send them a postcard, you follow up with a phone call and say, hey, look, I'm just starting out in the area. I want to work with you. I see that there's tremendous opportunity to do an assortment of things. Let me work with you for the low price of $500. If they've ever looked into having a website built before, they know that $500 is a steal. And then once you earn their business, you'll ask them very detailed questions. I would ask them, do you already have a web hosting company? If not, you send them an affiliate link for Bluehost or WP Engine or whatever it is. And then you go over to a website like ThemeForest. You just type in the industry and the industry will pop up here. There will be a number of themes that will pop up. As you can see, they range between $59 and $99. Just download the theme and then you upload it into the WordPress site. That's actually really easy. If you're not familiar with WordPress, that's okay. You don't need to be an expert in WordPress. You just have to have the willingness to watch a few YouTube videos to get up and running. Now, if you really, really wanted to, if you wanted to make this hands-off completely, you could do what's called service arbitrage. Now, basically what that is you contract for one price and then you sell it for a lower price. In this instance, we would work with a realtor and we would sell, they would contract us to create a website for $1,000. We would take that, go over to Fiverr and say, hey, look, I want you to build this website for $100 or $150. They build it, you pocket the difference, and you can do this over and over again so that you can focus on selling. If you are completely new to WordPress, you're completely new to building a website or web design, you may even want to charge even less or find people that you're friends with, find your network, or work within your network to see if there's anyone that needs a website and build it for them so that you can start building a portfolio because people are going to want to see some of your work. But this is a very good opportunity to make money online. It is more active income. That's why I kind of shifted away from it, but it is still viable. It still works. And I really wish that Reference USA worked because I could show you all of the different companies that need websites. What you could do and what I recommend is find cities that are just outside of major cities. So for example, if Chicago is the city that you're going after, you may want to look at like Joliet, Lake Forest, some of the cities that are suburbs because they have to unfortunately pay the big city rates, and even though they're a smaller city. So if there's a web design company in Chicago, they're going to charge $5,000. They're going to charge $2,500, but people in Joliet probably don't want to pay that, and you can actually undercut to get started and charge them something as small as $500. Now, again, you can actually offer additional packages. You could say, hey, I'll offer a maintenance package for 1 year. pay me, an extra $100 and I'll answer any questions or problems that you have. One thing that I also did too that customers seem to really like is create a YouTube video showing them how to use their website. So basically what I did was once I created the website, I actually walked them through the entire process of how to use the website. I showed them how to log in. I showed them the 2 different ways of how to log in. I showed them how to add content, how to edit content, and how to add users. That's basically what you call value added services. And when you add that, people feel like you have gone over and above, and they're going to want to reach out to you again and again to add additional services, to do additional follow up, and they'll pay you for it because you're building a relationship. You're going above and beyond what other people are doing, and you can make additional money online. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them out there. If you're watching live, comment, and I'll be happy to answer them. If you're watching the replay, comment, and I'll go back through and I'll answer them. But this is a very easy way to start making $500 per day. Again, it's a little bit more active because you'll need to call, you'll need to email, you need to reach out to these people to get started. But it's very easy to get the ball rolling. And the other good thing about this process is if you start working, let's say you start working in Kenosha and you start building quality websites for people, everybody in the small business community and small communities talk to one another. They'll say, hey, where'd you get your website done at? And you'll say, hey, this guy named Alston created my website. He did a really good job, and he only charged me $500. And so people will start reaching out to you saying, hey, I heard that you made this website for, Apple Smith Farms. Can you make me a website as well? And you'll say, sure, $500. Another thing that you could do is that you could actually offer kind of your own referral service. You could say, hey, if you really liked my website, if you like the work that I did for you, I want you to refer customers to me. And if you refer customers back to me, I'll give you 6 months of maintenance package waived, or I'll add an additional website or an additional web page for free. If you can find different ways to entice people, let those people go out and work for you, and they'll actually build your network much faster, and you'll have to do far less cold calling. In the beginning, you'll do a lot of cold calling, a lot of emailing, a lot of reaching out, and then over time, you'll be able to pull that back. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment right now. Comment in the chat. If you found this information valuable, I also want you to make sure that you like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification, because I'm always finding different ways to help you make money. And as I mentioned, this is something that I started doing a year ago. And I started building these websites a year ago. And then what you could do is you could take this money and you could flip it into advertising. So if you are looking to find a way to kind of grow your business faster, do paid advertisements. You could actually work with a website called Thumbtack. Thumbtack is like, I forgot one of the other sites out there, but basically what you do is you go on there as a contractor, and people will place jobs that they want, and you'll bid on jobs and you can get them, and you can make money that way. So you could actually grow this into a real business, making $500 or more per day. And you can do this as much or as little as you want. The other great thing is there are new businesses that are popping up every single day. So there's always an opportunity to reach out to people that need a website, that aren't yet jaded by people trying to call and sell something to them all the time. So make sure that you comment right now. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, click the first link in the description if you want to know how I started generating passive income every single day, or go to alstongodbolt.com/start. That is another great opportunity to show you how you can start making passive income every single day. So I'm just going to hang on here to see if you have any additional questions. I'd be happy to answer them. As I mentioned, I think I said I made like my first $5,000 online. I don't really remember exactly. And it was a decent business, but it required a lot more work. And as I mentioned earlier, another tip is to make sure that you get half up front. Get half of your payment up front. The worst thing that you could do is you could work for free, and then the person disappears, or they change their username and password, and you no longer have access. Make sure that you get half the payment up front. Also, if you want to, you can draw up a contract that they can fill out and sign. I didn't actually operate that way. I just reached out to people and said, hey, look, I want to work with you. Let's figure something out. So Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I see there are a few different people in the live stream now, so be sure to tell me where you're from. Tell me if you have any experience with web design, web hosting. If you have any questions, comments, concerns when it comes to web hosting, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. So it looks like we've got a live crowd here today. All right, so that's really all I have for you. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, Reference USA is down because of malware or spyware, whatever they've got going on. But there's a link in the description that shows you how you can find web design clients fast within 5 minutes. It's a video that I created about a year ago, but I know it still works because I went into this website earlier today and there was no issue. So again, thanks for watching. As I mentioned in all of my live streams, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Jay-Z said it. I just repeat it. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell if you have any questions. If you need any additional assistance, I'll be happy to answer you. All right, so you guys have a great night. Thank you, and take care.